will have already given that information. As part of this collection of data, that is going to be part of the request. Once they hit that year and a half, they're gonna have to start giving you something that says and shows that they are in litigation.
And something approved, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
The thing to remember for anybody who still has unpaid amounts or uncompensated damage is the deadline to get any money is through filing suit by the anniversary in August. So after that, you will not be paid anything. So people need to remember that.
We need some more, cause we need some of those rocks in that concrete.
I had a motion and a second, so Arlen, will you do roll call, please?
Ms. Thomas?
Yes.
Ms. Ellender?
Yes.
Mr. Coon, I'm sorry, I had Mr. Coon. I'm sorry. Mr. Nazat?
Yes.
Ms. Hardy?
Yes.
Ms. Abchar?
Yes.
Item number 15 is an introduction of ordinance amending Appendix B, Article 3, Part 1 of Section 1 of one of the Code of Ordinance of the City of Sulphur, membership of land use and planning commissions. Mayor Danahay.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Y'all probably very aware of the situation that took place in the last election cycle. One of the things that we didn't ever anticipate was that to happen, for one thing, but it did. And so it brought to light some, I guess, some shortcomings on our appointments. I personally think this is one of our flaws in our city charter, because our succession time is so narrow that it ran into a situation where we had overlap on terms and board appointments. And so this is an attempt to correct that, and I think this will pretty well solve the issue if we adopt this. Or if you adopt it, should I say. I don't adopt anything.
Does anyone from the public wish to speak on this item?
I'll file a motion.
Can you read the, so for the public knowledge, read?
Sure.
Want me to do it?
Yeah, please.
These terms shall be concurrent with the appointing City of Sulphur council members' term, with a new appointment to be made following the commencement of a new term by a newly elected council member. We have a second?
Madam Chair, just real quick, like I said, this it's kind of a shortcoming in our charter that, we have to take over so very quickly after the election, about a week and a half. And just never anticipated having to have a redo of an election, so everything from a timing perspective got thrown off. The person that had been elected was due the appointment of that board, and unfortunately that's not the way it fell out because of the situation. This would do basically, I think, would, correct me if I'm wrong, okay, if we ran that situation again, the person that's sitting in that board position will remain in that board position until the newly elected person comes in for as sworn in. Therefore, thereafter, he would make that appointment.
So there was just confusion in the ordinance. I think a lot of people thought it was tied to the council member, but the words in it, when it was adopted, did not envision the weirdness of a term holdover. So it actually said that it was tied to the whole council term. This would have tied to the appointing member's term. It would have the effect of curing the really unusual situation that we had, but it would also have the effect of allowing, if someone were to resign in the middle of a term, not the temporary fill-in person, but if people elected a new council member, that new council member would also get their appointment. So it would also have the effect of, I guess, providing for that. So basically, you're tying, when you have an elected council member, you're tying that land use and board of zoning adjustments appointment to that elected person's term. And it will stay as long as their term goes, and then were there to be a new election,